Can a 12-watt oven actually cook better and faster than the Travel Buddy? Today I'm putting the new Hardkorr oven to the test. The results have surprised me. G'day guys, so as I mentioned today we're checking out the new 12-watt oven from Hardkorr. This thing looks a beast and it's time to find out if it's worth the premium price versus some of its other competitors. I'll be comparing it to the OG in the space, the Travel Buddy Marine. I've had mine for years and honestly the only real letdown has been the long preheat time, sometimes over an hour, and maybe the lack of a glass door if I'm being picky. Let's see if Hardkorr steps things up. So starting with the oven itself, it's mostly stainless steel construction with a plastic top housing. It's noticeably larger than the Travel Buddy, so you'll need to factor that in when mounting. It can be installed from above or below using these sturdy little clips here. The dimensions of the oven are on screen now, both internal and external. So why the bigger size? This oven has a built-in fan to circulate air, just like your oven at home, above the cooking compartment. In my testing, moving the thermometer around showed consistent temperatures throughout, unlike the Travel Buddy, which tends to run cooler towards the door due to the lack of insulation. I can definitely see that giving you, added extra when you're cooking for a more even, quicker cook time. Other features include a temp dial of up to 200 degrees, a timer dial, an insulated front door with a tempered glass window, perfect for checking on the food without losing heat. The power cable is 50 centimeters long and is finished with the fused Anderson plug. In testing, it drew around 28 amps and 368 watts, so I definitely wouldn't recommend using it with an Anderson to SIG adapter. Most cigarette sockets cap out about 10 amps, so they're not up to the task. I ran it off a 100 amp lithium battery, and my BMS suggested I'd get about 3.5 hours of runtime. Onto performance, how does it stack up to the Travel Buddy? I've put the temp readings into a graph to make it easier, so that's on screen now, but honestly I was blown away by how quickly the Hardkorr heated up. I'm used to waiting an hour at least for the Travel Buddy, and this thing did it in half the time. Yes, it does draw nearly 30 amps compared to my oven's 10.8, but if you've got the setup to run it, why not? If you're using it on the go to cook meals on your way to your campsite, it's a no-brainer. It's going to cut preheat times in half, and it bounces back way faster if you're putting frozen meals in. Battery voltage during testing was pretty much what you'd expect given the high power draw. I started with a fully charged battery and all readings were taken under load via the BMS. So how about price-wise? Here's how it stacks up. I've done a pricing chart here and that's correct as of today, but I suggest you double check when you're doing your own research because pricing can fluctuate. So here's the verdict. I've been really impressed. The fan absolutely does boost its performance. If you've got a dual battery set up to support it, I reckon it's worth the extra dollars. I'd give it a 9 out of 10, and the only things that are holding it back from a perfect score, I'd love to see a digital thermometer on the front and a second shelf to be included in the box would be great, since the oven does have the slots and provisions for 2 different shelves. Hopefully this review helps you make a decision. If you've got any questions about how it performed, want to see more real-world testing, drop us a comment below. I'll read everyone, I'll get back to you. If you found it useful, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, it really does help. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.